Hi, PreKs. Come on in. Let's find out what's happening today. Find a spot you like a lot. 1, 2, 3. Find a spot you like a lot. Listen to me. Find a spot you like a lot. 3, 2, 1. Find a spot you like a lot. We'll have some fun. The last time I saw you was Monday, Monday, Monday. The last time I saw you was Monday, but that's not today. The sun goes down and comes up on a brand new day. Let's find out what comes after Monday. Did you guess the TU day? Terrific. Tuesday, 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 Tuesday is the second day in the school week. Yes, it's Tuesday, Tuesday. Tuesday is the second day in the school week. Today is Tuesday. We're in the 20 family, and that family's so much easier than the terrible teens. Yesterday was 27. What comes after 7? If you said 8, you are great. Today is the number that comes after 27. 28. Put it in my car, it will go far. When there's a 2 in the front seat and an 8 in the back seat. 28. Today's the 28th day. 2 in the front seat, 8 in the back seat. 28. It is Tuesday, the 28th day of what month? This is the last week in the month of April. Those April showers, they come our way. They bring the flowers that bloom in May. So don't cry in April when it's raining, even though we can't get outside. We can't go on our playgrounds and walk around the block. I agree, I don't like all those April showers, but May's right around the corner, and we're going to have plenty of sunshine and things growing then. I get to put another rainy day. Hip, hip, hooray. Another rainy day, I say. Let's put some more raindrops coming down. We're getting very close to the record. Are we going to beat 15 rainy days in the month of April 2020? I can't wait to find out. We're going to do some unusual two-letter families. We did our common two-letter families, A-T, O-P. We did some three-letter families, and now we're starting some unusual two-letter families. Mix them up, mix them up, mix them up, mix them up, mix them up. We're going to mix them high, mix them low, mix them behind my back. Mix them up. We're gonna mix them up. Ooh, this is an unusual family. The vowel is the letter U, and the consonant is the B. The U-B family. U-B family. Let's make some rhymes in the U-B family. Put an R there, you get rub. C there, you get cub. T there, you get tub. G-R, consonant blend, you get grub. And C-L, you get a golf club. Rub and grub and club and cub and tub. Flub, snub, hub in the U-B family. Ooh, we've got some new families. Stand, please. Take your right hand, put it on your heart. Let's say the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, where we live, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's see what's happening today at Pied Piper School. Well, first we have to check out our garden. We started our garden yesterday with just plain vegetables you might have at your house. Have Mom and Dad clean out the fridge, and any vegetables that don't look like you want to eat them anymore, try planting them in water, just like Kathy did. So I'm going to see if I can take you here to the tour of my garden. Where's that flip button? How come I never can find the flip button? Well, I might have to do it this way. All right, can you see our garden here? There we go. Those were the vegetables that I started with. There's the potato, the carrot. I didn't give it to the guinea pig. I brought a different one for the guinea pig. And I put them in water. There's the toothpicks. They're sitting in the water. There's the little seeds that we started with from the apple. So there's our garden. How does it look? Looks pretty good, right? It's looking good. It's getting the light from the school lights. It's getting water. I give them fresh water every couple of days. And fresh air is coming into the building. So those are the things they need to grow. Let's see if they can grow. Today we're talking about animals that grow, and where they live, and it's called their habitat. That's a big word for their house. Where they live, their habitat. Now let's think, what's your habitat? Where do you live? Well, you live in a house. We found that out in September. We found out the color of your house, how many windows and doors you had, and who lived in the house with you. That's your habitat. Where you live, that's your habitat. You would not be happy living in a tree, right? No, me neither. We live in a nice house, but different animals have a different habitat. Now let's think first of the animals who live in the water. What animals have water as their habitat? Lots of animals can only live in the water. If you said fish, oh, all kinds of fish, flounder, tuna fish, bluefish, lobsters. Oh, everybody likes lobsters, whales, sharks. They all have a natural habitat in the water. They could not live if it was not for the water. That's why we must conserve all the water we use to keep a habitat available for our water friends. Now, what's another habitat? Oh, how about the woods? You might have woods behind your house. You might have some nice trees growing in the back, and there's some bushes, great places for animals to live. The woods is a great habitat. What kind of animals do you see in the woods? Do you see deer? Oh yes, deer and raccoons, squirrels, chipmunks, right? Those are all animals that make the woods their habitat, where they live. Well, how about the desert, where it's very hot? There might not be many trees in the desert. Desert doesn't have much water. The desert is very hot out there in the sun, not much water. Not much green things, but lots of animals make the desert their home. The desert is a great home to the meerkat. Ooh, we read about the meerkat in Lion King, right? The meerkat would be very lost if it didn't have a desert to live in. How about the lizards and the snakes and the tortoise? Even the ostrich lives in the desert. Or a camel. Can you imagine life with no camels or armadillos or vultures? Those animals need the desert to live in. We can't get rid of that habitat, the desert, or those animals would have no place to live. The desert, water, and woods. How about the swamp? You might have kind of a swampy area behind your house. Swamp means there's lots of water, lots of ponds, lots of creeks, lots of bushes. The swamp is a very moist area, and some animals really love the swamp. The swamp is home to the alligators and the crocodiles. Where would they live if there was no swamp? Frogs, snakes, lots of reptiles, dragonflies, all enjoy the swamp as their home too. How about the jungle? I've never been to the jungle, but I bet it's a great place with lots of trees. So many trees it makes like a canopy. The jungle is a great place to live if you are a cheetah or a gorilla or a sloth. Lots of frogs like the jungle, insects, monkeys, tigers, spiders. The jungle is their habitat. If the jungles disappear, where would those animals live? And those animals give us lots of important things, and so does the jungle. Lots of the things that grow in the jungle make good medicines and good things that we need every day. So we have to protect the jungle, the swamp, the desert, water, and the woods, and one more very important place called the rainforest. It rains there almost all of the time. The rainforest. The rainforest is home for many animals that we need to watch out and protect. Certain kinds of monkeys and birds and bats live in special trees that are only found in the rainforest. Frogs, sloth, iguanas, where would they live? So when we're thinking about helping the earth, we have to remember that certain places like the woods, the water, the desert, the swamp, the jungle, and the rainforest need our help. We can't chop all the trees down just because we want to build houses. We can't bulldoze and change things around to make a mall if animals are living there. So it's our job to make sure that those habitats or ecosystems, systems where animals live and are very happy, cannot change just because we need more room in our country or other countries. We have to protect those habitats. And today's story is called Recycling. Let's find out what happens. We're going to be talking tomorrow about recycling by Jess Stockholm. Recycling. Which box does this go in? What about this? The recycling truck is going to come to pick up all of these items to be used again. We have to know which container is for which of these things we are done with. Look at that. Where does it all come from? People's junk gets carried to the recycling center. What happens when all these containers are full? Where does it go? Let's find out. Look on those bins. That's one clue. What kinds of things are being put in there? This looks like plastic. All the plastic bags and plastic things go here. Here's electronics. TVs and old computers go here. Here's a container full of wire. Here's a container full of bricks. Here's a container full of green things. Trees that have been cut down, leaves and branches, they all go in different bins to be recycled and reused. Here's a special place where you can put your clothing. This container is for your old shirts and pants that don't fit you anymore. Someone else can wear them. This says paper, please, green glass, brown glass, and cans. There's even a container for your shoes. Your old shoes can be recycled and reused again. Do you recycle old batteries? There's a special place for those to go too, even old cell phones. Now don't use a bag when you go shopping. Bring your own bags. Then you can use your bags over and over and over again, and we won't be wasting natural resources. We're making a compost pile here at our house. We have a container for all the peelings, the apple peels, the bean shells, the tops of the carrots. That's going to turn into compost, which will be good food for the soil. This cabbage leaves we can give to our rabbit, and what he doesn't eat will go in the compost container. These are too big. I'm going to try them on. If I can't wear them, I'll give them to someone else. Someone can use these very nice clothes. They shouldn't go in the garbage. They can be reused by others, or you can give them to a store that will sell them again. Here we're planting seeds. We're taking tiny cups, putting one tiny seed in each cup with some fertilizer that will help it grow, and then we'll provide light and water. We can get carrots and beans and peas. A lot of these cups will be put outside in May when the weather is warmer to grow outside with nature's water, rain, and nature's light, the sun. The seeds in our house need lots of water. We have a water tank that gets full with rainwater every time it rains. It goes down a special spout and fills our own little container of water that's come out of the clouds. We're going to put it in our watering cans and give our plants just enough to make them grow. Here's the compost that we got from the kitchen foods. I'm going to put that in the soil too. That's going to provide good vitamins and nutrition for our soil. Here comes the recycling truck. Here's the big truck. There's the bin we fill at our house. And then the recycling people have to sort it all to the correct places. Brown glass, green glass, cans, metal. Everything goes in a different compartment. This is our roof garden. Some places don't have enough ground or earth to plant in. So you can plant on your roof or plant in little flower beds that are on your deck. Solar panels help. Don't use electricity if you have solar panels. The heat from the sun warms up the panels to create electricity. And the library is a great place for reusing and recycling too. I bring my old books there, and they can put them on the shelves for other people to read. And you can borrow all the books that you like. Just return them the way they were. I wonder who owned this toy before me. Is this one for sale? That pot looks useful. How much is it? Certain stores are called consignment stores. They take things that are slightly used and they sell them again. There's no point in putting them in the big garbage heap where they'll just occupy space. Everybody needs to remember to reuse and recycle. Leave some strawberries for the jam. We're going to use those a couple of ways too. This week it's all about conservation, reusing things, and recycling here at Pied Piper School.